This video is all about the Picos. I'm going to cover the most common Picos that we use on all of our projects.
If you're new to Lutron Caseta's lighting control, the Pico remote is a battery-powered wireless remote that allows you to control lights, shades, fans, and even Sonos speakers. Picos can be wall-mounted to look like a switch, carried in your hand, or you could use a Pico pedestal and put it on any table. The Picos can be used to add additional lighting control in places where it was impossible to install a regular switch. Even though you only have to replace the batteries every 10 years, it's very easy to do. Use a flathead screwdriver to pry the plastic open. There's a slot on the bottom of the Pico. Then use your hand to pull the two pieces apart. Slide the old battery out and insert the new one. It takes a CR2032 coin battery. When you're done, snap the two pieces back together. The most common Pico remote is the 3-button raise lower. It has an on button, off button, raise and lower buttons, and a favorite button in the center. This is the original Pico design. I do like that it allows you to raise and dim your lights, but I'm not a big fan of how it looks. I also don't like the fact that when you hit the on button, it comes on to full brightness. The newest Pico is the Pico paddle remote. This is my favorite Pico. It looks just like a Decora switch, so it blends in perfectly with your existing switches and dimmers. This Pico works a little differently. If you pair it with a Caseta Diva dimmer and you press the top once, the lighting load will go to the light level set on the Diva dimmer. If you press the top again, it will go to full brightness. Pressing the bottom button will turn the lighting load off. If you pair it with any other type of Caseta dimmer or Caseta switch, and you press the top button, the lighting load will go to full brightness.
There's no way to dim the load on a Pico paddle remote, but having it come on to the preset level with a single press and a double press coming on to full brightness is usually good enough for most applications.
The 2-button Pico. These Picos are simple and easy for people to understand. Hit the top button for on and the bottom button for off. Typically, I will use the Pico paddle remote when mounting on a wall so that it blends in with other switches, but I think the 2-button Picos are better when using a pedestal, sitting on a coffee table, in a car with a visor mount, or if a customer wants a simple remote to carry around.
If you found this video helpful so far, please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel.
The 4-button 2-group Pico is nice if you want to control 2 different sets of lights from one Pico and you don't need to dim the loads. It's basically like having 2-button Picos. The only downside is that I feel that the buttons are a little small, so sometimes I'll accidentally hit the wrong button. I've used these for customer pools. I will program the top group for the pool light and the bottom group for the pool pump. The 4-button Picos also work very well on a pedestal sitting on a table. The Pico fan remote looks just like a 3-button raise lower. It allows you to turn the fan on, off, raise and lower the speed, and there's a favorite button to set a custom preset speed. It does not allow you to control the light if your fan has one. You would need to install a separate Caseta switch or dimmer, assuming you have enough wires going to the fan. The Audio Pico also looks just like a 3-button raise lower. It allows you to control your Sonos speakers without having to open up the Sonos app. It's great for guests to easily control the music. It allows you to play, pause, raise and lower the volume, skip to the next track, and cycle through your favorites. You are limited to controlling one room per Pico, but it still works great. If you don't want to fork out the extra money for the Audio Pico, you can actually use a regular 3-button raise lower Pico instead. You just won't have the audio engraving. Scene Picos allow you to customize each button. You can program any button to be an on, off, or a preset dim level. I like having a 2-button Scene Pico next to our garage entrance. The top button is programmed as a welcome home button. It lights a path from the garage to the kitchen. The bottom button is set up as an away scene. It turns off all the lights in the house and turns on our family room table lamp to 25%. The Scene Picos and the previous Audio Pico both require the Lutron hub.
Thank you for watching. To learn more about the Lutron Caseta system, check out our other videos.